Hey everybody, Sun here. As you can tell by the thumbnail, this is going to be a video on a character named Garou. He's an outer member of Kara. I know you guys probably aren't really hip to him, especially the guys who, or guys and gals who are the anime-only fans. But in the manga, Garou was shown in around chapter 25, and he is known as pretty much Kawaki's enemy. He's like Kawaki's first enemy, if you will. Before we actually get into this, I just wanted to let you guys know, last night I got the news from my dad that superstar, our king, the Black Panther, he passed away at the age of 43 yesterday, due to cancer complications. He's apparently been battling cancer for 4 years. I had no idea about it, and this one really hits home. It's a shocker. It hurts. I'm cold. I've been cold since yesterday. Sorry for the low energy. I know that has a lot to do with it, besides it being the morning, and I usually record in the mornings. This is just, it hurts bad, and I just want to wish his family, I just want to give his family my condolences. I give prayers to everyone who passed, no matter what, so I made sure I gave him a prayer yesterday, and I just want him to continue to watch over his family, just like any other person who transitioned in this world, and just, guys, love yours. But, to start this off, Garou, he is Kawaki's first enemy, if you will. Kawaki, where we left off in my last discussion video, Mungino had died from Ao. Eventually, Boruto ended up getting rid of Ao, and I'll end up doing a discussion on him eventually. But pretty much, later on after the Ao situation, Garou is shown, Boruto, he stumbles across Kawaki's body, and he noticed that Kawaki was here, and maybe he was the reason for the blimp to have fallen, and the thing about it is Mungino and Konohamaru, from my knowledge, they had no idea of Kawaki. So that leads me to believe Kawaki, he did whatever he did, maybe fought Garou on the ship, on the blimp, as it was traveling over the Fire Village to the Fire Nation to get back to Kara. But he, I guess, left his box or whatever, and he fought Garou, fought the puppets inside the blimp, and causing the blimp to crash. He crashed somewhere else, probably if this is the blimp, maybe he crashed down here, and Konohamaru, they probably met the blimp right here, and they seen the puppets, fought the puppets, him and Mungino, and then Garou must have appeared, because Mungino, he has stated after the battle with the puppets and everything, that his organs is crushed, pretty much, or he's a lot of his organs is crushed. Garou, the way he looks, his appearance, he wears a Bane mask, because apparently previously Kawaki broke his jaw. He has a bald head. He's a big, husky type of guy. He's not too tall, but he's a huskier type of fellow. He looks like he's just some type of sand rogue type guy in a way. He has cloth, and just looks like he's a wanderer, but at the same time he has a lot of enhancements done to him, and he has these big gauntlets for hands that has 3 claws for fingers, pretty much. And that's what he used to grab Kawaki. And when he grabbed Kawaki, he crushed the ground with Kawaki's body. And then he shot a blast, because he could shoot energy blasts through his through the palms of the gauntlets. So that leads me to believe whenever we caught up to Mungino, he must have had a run-in with Garou. And Konohamaru, there's a possibility that Konohamaru did as well. But when we ended up meeting with Garou, he instantly sees that they met up with Kawaki. So whatever previous battles they might have had, it probably wasn't stated in the chapter because of the importance of Kawaki and Garou's relationship. But I'm pretty sure in the anime, once they animate Garou, there's gonna be a lot more to add to his character. He seems pretty cool, but he's not really a deep character at all. But I'm pretty sure how anime drags it on, they're gonna drag it on to be something more. Pretty much, whenever Kawaki sees Garou, he instantly throws a fit, because he thought that Team 7 was a part of Kara, trying to get him originally. So whenever they seen Garou, and when he seen Garou and he seen that Boruto has karma, it was without a doubt in his mind that they're trying to trick him. They're all with Kara, because it was just a coincidence, if you will. So Garou and Kawaki begins to fight. He lets Kawaki know that whatever happened last time isn't going to happen again, and you're going to come back with me, Kara. So he's an outer member. He seems like his whole goal or whole purpose is just to be the security watchdog for Kawaki, to make sure that he never leaves, pretty much, or So I guess that's why him and Kawaki have a lot of run-ins. So that in that battle, we see what Kawaki has to offer. I'm not going to get too much into Kawaki, because Kawaki's going to have his own video, and when Kawaki get shown, I'm going to be discussing those chapters and not really chapters, but the episodes and everything. But with Garou is shown that he's able to shoot these Kai blasts, pretty much able to shoot energy blasts, and and it's due to Amato. You can tell it's a fact that Amato enhanced him. Amato added all of those cybernetic enhancements to him. He kind of puts me in the mindset of Boro, the guy that Boruto ended up killing in Momoshiki mode later down the line in chapters with his build, if you will, and even with character. But at the same time, this guy's more arrogant. Like he's very, very arrogant. So he begins to fight Kawaki. Kawaki semi gets the better of him, but he catches Kawaki off guard, and that's whenever he grabs Kawaki and then rushes him to the ground and crushes his body, and then he shoots a blast through him. But whenever he grabs when he grabs Kawaki, apparently one of his fingers, one of those big ass gauntlet fingers, went through Kawaki's shoulder. So he grabbed him through his shoulder as well, crushed his body through the ground, and then shot some blast. And he was doing a little bit of stuff here and there, but Kawaki was showing. It was really a showing of Kawaki for Garou. Garou wasn't really the thing. It wasn't the focus. It was Kawaki in this battle, but. Garou was holding his own. Eventually, Garou picks him up and he's like, okay, you're coming back with me. And again, he has his finger through his shoulder, so that looks crazy. And at that time, Kawaki, he awakens his karma. Because before this, Kawaki was just fighting him with, like, Jugo-esque Hashirama cells. I'm starting to notice that Kawaki has more Hashirama cells in my eyes, but we're going to get into that in the Kawaki video, discussion video. But he only was using that side of himself. Once he was pretty much defeated, he was mad, and he was like, he kind of reminds me of, what's his name, Todoroki, I believe that's his name, Mr. Icy Hot, you know what I mean, from My Hero. He didn't want to use his karma mark. He said that he hated using it, and it makes sense why. One of my lights went out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to worry about that later. But pretty much, shoot, I just threw him off. Yeah, he hates using his karma side, just like Icy Hot, Todoroki, or whatever, hates using his fire side originally. But eventually, Garou forces him to use that side, so he puts his karma hand on Garou's gauntlet, and he, like, blows it up pretty much. Like, he just shatters it. Well, he fries it. He doesn't really shatter, he fries it, so it's, like, melted in, and, like, just, it can't function anymore. And then from there, he just commenced the beating on Garou, and he switches from both sides, so he jumps up and he shoots like this big, like, Jugo Hashirama cell-esque growth sword looking thing. He pretty much shoots a big old, like, it's reminiscent of actually Obito, especially in a video game where you jump up and you shoot your arm down and the trees go down and it shoots up. Pretty much he does something like that where he shoots like tree-esque hands or whatever off fused up and looking gross through Garou's chest. And when he does that, he walks over to Garou. And what makes me believe that it's Hashirama cells because he's able to just break it off. It's not like he got to refuse it back to normal, like Mitsuki or whatever. He's able to, like, make whatever he wants with his arm and then break it off and then have his hand back to normal. So that's like Hashirama cells. So we're going to get into that later. But once he impales Garou, he walks over casually and he said, I told you I'm going to do more than just break your jaw this time. And Garou's like, no, please, no. So he puts his hand over to him on the karma hand. And just like at the beginning of the anime, how his karma more glue, through this chapter, his and Boruto's karma was reactive, so it was glowing. His began to glow, and he fired like a big ass, like, final flash pretty much through Garou's body, and it was so big that it traveled and it almost wiped out Team 7 if it wasn't for Boruto using his karma mark to just react to that blast. Like he subconsciously just knew to absorb it with that with his karma, because he's seen Kawaki absorb one of Garou's attacks with his karma. So he was able to absorb at least a part of that blast, at least just in the area of his friends, and then everything else was just blown to shit pretty much. So I don't think that they would have died really from it, but they definitely would have been, like, knocked the fuck out and super, like, injured. Like he blasted the fuck out of him. So right after that blast, it took a lot out of Kawaki, and Kawaki ended up passing out, and Garou was toast. So Garou, I feel like he might come back, because it's nothing for Amato to just remake him. Like, there's plenty of deltas in the cut, so there's a whole bunch. Whenever I realized there's a whole bunch of deltas, and what Amato got, even though Amato's not with Kara anymore, they still have code, and they probably have tons of those puppets and people pretty much who can help work on, you know, the other members, if you will. So even though members are dead, a lot of these members were half dead whenever they were found, apparently, because they're cybernetic like Owl, you know what I mean? So any of these people can come back, including Owl. We never know. But that's why I wanted to do a video on him. I know this one's super quick. This one is actually really, really, really quick, actually. But I just wanted to make a video about him. Can't wait to see him in the anime, because we're going to see Kawaki, and we're going to see just some crazy ass shit happen. And I just want to know what's the connection between him and Mugino. Like, did he pretty much kill Mugino? Because Mugino was on death's door. Well, he wasn't really on death's door, but he was knocking on death's door. Like, Konomi tried to cheer him up, I'm guessing, but he was on death's door, because one shot to the chest, he was done. Like, and yeah, obviously shot to the chest, but he was still done regardless. Like, it was a fact he was done. So he killed himself, you know what I mean? So Garou, I thought it was the puppets. I think it was Garou was the one that did Mugino like that. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for watching through this whole video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Till then, have a great day. I love yours. Just live in peace. R.I.P. Chad Boswick, and we love you. And, just condolences to his family, and have a great day, guys. I'm see you tomorrow.